Hi guys, I want to make a video on the main benefits that I find derived from semen retention, which I've been doing for 2.5 years now, pretty consistently, and I'm stepping up my semen retention game now by giving up. I seem to have given up porn since January 2020 for the 2020 awakening. And so far, so good. 2.5 months now playing around with sexual energy, but I want to explain to you what's motivated me into my favourite reasons of semen retention that apply to all guys, really, and the benefits that apply not just to me, apply to everyone. So, number one. Semen retention gives me an abundance of energy. It's preservation of all the nutrients in this very special divine substance that is created by all the organs and glands of the body, which provide all the highest, the best of the organs and glands produce this beautiful white substance. It's so powerful they can create a baby. It's powerful, man, so that when you ejaculate without the intention of creating a baby, even with a woman, you're wasting that life force, and that all the nutrition and all that creative sexual energy just gets expelled out, and it then the body has to go into a kind of recoup desperation mode of many days recovery, where you just have low energy after you've ejaculated, even with a woman, and then it just takes out all that nutrition. So when you do undergo semen retention, even after as little as 4 days to 7 days, you'll start getting an abundance of energy, because what's happening is unconsciously, by practicing semen retention, all of that nutrition and from the semen is going up the spine and around the body and into the arms, the legs, and the brain. It's going everywhere. Very powerful. So all the semen is spreading unconsciously around the body. Now you can of course do sexual energy medicine. You can just check this recording. Yes, you can. It is. So you can also do sexual energy medicine as well, conscious practices like the mantle chia stuff to send even more sexual energy medicine from semen retention around the body. But even if you don't, know that semen retention, and even if you're an unhealthy person too, you understand that semen retention is very powerful, and it will unconsciously your body will send that sexual energy preserved from semen all around the body. So you will receive, as a benefit, number one, one of my favorites, one of my top 4 favorites, you get a lot of energy. So that's it, number one. Number two, a bit superficial, but I think you guys might like this. One of my favorite too is that it improves the masculine jawline, the skin, the suppleness of the skin, the youthfulness of the skin. The masculine jawline becomes more masculine looking, and you look more fucking masculine. Your face looks more attractive. Every guy notices this after 4 to 7 days of semen retention. Every day it builds, your face starts getting sexier and sexier and sexier and sexier, judged by the standards of how a guy's face looks. Now you'll notice this comparison to when you ejaculate either consciously with a partner, or masturbate, or have a wet dream. The day after, and the moment you do afterwards, your face always looks saggy, sallow, and the jawline doesn't look right. So I love it. I love to look masculine, and we are divine masculine after all. And it almost tells me that men were designed to undergo semen retention a lot. And I even think with a partner, because I know there's other ways of sending your seed up and having male orgasms. That's another story for another day, which I talk about too, the mantle chia stuff. That's number 2. Number 3, semen retention and insulin sensitivity and insulin resistance. So semen retention massively increases your testosterone levels. Very cool. But this testosterone levels, as well as the obvious, which I'll get to on point number 4, high testosterone levels from semen retention, and after 7 days it really spikes, and it keeps going up. Sometimes it flatlines, but it's very high. The high testosterone levels from semen retention, high testosterone increases insulin sensitivity and decreases insulin resistance. What does that mean? It means now men don't suffer from diabetes type 2, men don't suffer from pre-diabetes, men don't get high blood pressure, men don't get high blood sugar levels, and that's even if you eat good sugars from fruits or bad sugars from junk food, because your body has now increased its insulin sensitivity capacity, lowered insulin resistance. You can now handle it. How do I know? Real life experiences, eating both good sugars and bad sugars. After I've had ejaculated, have a wet dream, watched porn in the past, for days after, if I ate a lot of either good sugars or bad sugars, especially bad sugars, I couldn't handle it, and I could feel immediately my blood pressure go up, and I could feel myself anxious because there was a lot of blood. My blood sugar levels were high, and my urine would also have high levels of blood sugar. It wouldn't taste very nice, right? The fresh urine. However, after about day 7 and onwards, your testosterone goes up and up and up, and testosterone is known to increase, high levels of testosterone is known to increase insulin sensitivity and lower insulin resistance, which is very cool. So you can handle now a lot more sugar and remain balanced, because your body, your testosterone is at a high level and it's taking care of insulin sensitivity. It wipes out, semen retention wipes out any need. And diabetes type 2 and pre-diabetes is a massive problem for the Western nation guys, and it can be wiped out overnight if every guy practiced semen retention, and including with a partner, learning to send the seed up and not ejaculating every now and again, but only very rarely. So that's powerful. That's number 3. Number 4 is linked in with semen retention, high testosterone. My fourth favourite reason, high testosterone gives you masculine drive. You are divine masculine. You will find that with high testosterone, you will feel fearless, you will feel like taking on challenges, you will have abundant energy, which I said point number 1, but you will be able to face your fears and become the divine masculine you are. You will take more risks, you will do the things that serve you in order to your growth as a divine human masculine, and that's important, and high testosterone will come about from that, from semen retention. Along with the energy, you'll want to face your fears, you'll want to take action, you'll want to step out of your comfort zone, you want to expend. When you have a lot of energy, you want it to pour out. When you are high testosterone, you feel fearless, you'll take on challenges, you'll go and talk to the girl that you're scared to talk to, you'll go and start your business, you'll go and take the risks. That's what happens when you undergo semen retention. You want to get shit done, and that's what the divine masculine came here to do, and that's my top 4 reasons, guys, why semen retention is the fucking best thing in the world. Peace.